It's a book. But that's not the book that's going to be important in this video. No, that's not the one I want to start. So thank goodness for the backup file, because I'm starting this one over. Should have copied it again, but oh well, because I have 2 backup files now. I don't really know why, but oh well. That's just the way it happened. I think I did need to do that. Okay, anyway, we want to talk to Hagatha, I believe. I think it is. Yeah, Hagatha. So we're going to get this book. Now you're probably thinking, oh, I got to look for this guy in the underwear. It's going to be really time consuming, but it's not that bad. Because she, Hagra-Kadabra, or Hagra-Kadabra, whatever. And then all of a sudden, whoa, we're transported right to where that D-Man is. Unfortunately, we still got to get all the way back, and unfortunately my camera is not in a good position. But, well, you shouldn't have started the video then, you know? Anyway, here we go. Make sure you're talking to him and not to the door. We want to return that book. It's a weight loss book. Do I need to look slimmer now? Something about this. While I go back up. We do have a long way to go back up. Here we go. I'm now, all of that's going to get cut out. The me getting up there, even though I didn't say it was, because, well, what I did was, so basically in the last video, what happened in the last video? But not the last video, the one where I, failed, or not failed, but the battery ran out and I decided to just start it over. Well, I made myself an incentive to, like, I was just so offensive that I pretty much gave myself no choice, and I was doing it on purpose, simply because I wanted to have that kind of incentive to cut it out, like that I'd have no choice. You know, find a video editing software, don't care how long it takes. Yeah. Like, you just rent the Sony Vegas thing again. Hey, there's one good thing about my computer crashing, and I don't really know why I can't do the whole cracking thing, which is something I really shouldn't talk about, even though it's kind of implied with several things, but I don't really know. I mean, whenever I try to do something like that, it just says, like, there's a problem with your cookies. And I know there's a way to turn that off, and I don't, there actually is, so, you know, that's actually what I'll do. Because I think the first time I did that and there was a problem, I didn't actually realize that I could turn it off. And we're going to want to use items, because there's a boss battle coming up. It's not that bad, but, whoa, did we not take damage? Yeah, on your way up, you don't take damage. Whoop-de-doo. Okay, we got a really cool boss battle coming up. Not a hard one, but definitely one that I would want to do. Yeah, whatever. Definitely one that I would want more than 4 HP. That'll be good. Well, and that's it. Yeah, we're good now. We're here. It's another door guy. Oh, what does Tippy say about that? It's a torch. Oh no, travelers have come. And he lights the way up. Halt! Queen Jadis demands I guard this door, people. I like how even though it's outside, you still have to light it up. This is the final boss of the level, which is a very long level, making up for the shortness of the first. Unfortunately, the next chapter is probably the hardest one in the game. Well, not hardest in the game, but one of the most annoying. But I like it. Okay, anyway, here we go. Underchomp attacks. Apparently, I've heard this is a parody of Earthbound. Well, Earthbound kind of is a parody of RPGs, even though it's a very good one. So basically here, you can do a few things. If you'd gotten advice from that other one, she would have told you that these guys fall asleep to music. So if you use Piccolo, that optional pixel, you'll actually make these guys fall asleep. Let's actually just do that, just so I can show it. That doesn't sound like the music that you fall asleep to, but it works. And it'll actually make all of them fall asleep. Yeah, so they're taking a nice nap. Now there's a few things you can do. If you're using Luigi like I am, you can use your super jump and do a lot of damage. Oh, but sometimes it does miss. The things that you can do that do a lot of damage, use Boomer. Miss! Oh, what? Okay, it usually doesn't miss. I mean, there's always a chance it miss. And it does take a turn to wake up, so I'm not going to do that again. You can use Dudley, and that will do a lot of damage. I think Dudley's the one they recommend. Oh, what? Are you kidding me? Wow, this is stupid. Okay, let's try Cudge, that's the other one that does damage, a lot of damage. Are you kidding me? This is stupid! Okay, fine. We'll just do the regular old attack. There we go. 2 damage though. Crimson Fire. Youch! Blue Fire. That's hot. Luigi takes 3 damage. Okay, this is just, it's pretty much all luck and just, I mean, there's not really, yeah, so, I don't really know exactly how much HP these guys have. I think they have like 15 each. Yeah, so no matter what they do, I think you're going to take 3 damage, even if they are, like, gathering strength. There we go. Now, Red Chomp is done. Let's hope the other ones can be done easier. Now, I always like Stinky Breath. Luigi dodges the thing. Stink. Now, even though those are the best, I always like using things that, like, you're not supposed to, just to see what they do. Like, I don't even, like, maybe Dottie makes you more evasive. Luigi gets tiny. Where'd he go? Looking, yeah, hey, I guess this works. But all it does is just make you do that. So I guess it's not that good. We could try using, maybe Slim does the same thing. Yep, Slim does do the same thing. So, pretty pointless, but oh well, not bad. Let's see what Thoro does. Too heavy to lift. Maybe if you're using Bowser, it would be different. Anyway, let's take out another one. So yeah, you do your super jump. I don't know if fire works so well on these guys. Like if you, oh no, it's that would be a great reference to Earthbound. I mean, Stinky Breath. I don't know. I've not played Earthbound, and I have not too much knowledge about the game. But Dodge is like a pro. Yeah, let's use Dudley then. There we go. I don't really know what the whole percentages are because this is the only battle in the game like this. And I'm making this take way longer than it should. Let's use Barry, see how that works. Nice hit. Yo, Underchomp takes 0 damage. I kind of knew that happened because at first you're like, who else do we have? What does Barry do? You feel a little taller, but this is the only effect, unfortunately. So it's kind of funny just to see what all of these people do. What does Fleep do? Looks dizzy. Okay, well, Fleep is actually very effective. I did not know that. Did we use everyone? I think at this point we have used everyone. So let's just finish them off. I think if you use different characters, you can do different things, but at this point I just want to finish it off. I think 8 is the most damage you can do. I'm not sure if there's any critical hit mechanism. Okay, so apparently Fleep is actually a good idea. Not quite as effective as Piccolo, because it only hurts 1, and Piccolo hurts everyone. But, you know, Piccolo's optional. So, yeah, so the only ones that you really can't use are Carrie, Barry, and Thoro. 6,000 points. And yes, that actually is the real experience that you get. So, not a hard battle at all. Just a funny one. Anyway, so this is actually the end of the chapter. Finally! Now, wasn't that long? Well, the next one's going to be even longer. So, get ready.